Hey all. A few days ago someone wanted to see a lesson on Remember, which is kind of an uncelebrated Hendrix tune, but a great one. I love it. I think is it on the first album or on Smash Hits, or I don't know. I lost track of it, but it's a great tune. And it's good practice because the riff kind of never stops moving. And you'll also get familiar with the concept of modulation because it modulates twice. You know, the riff stays the same, but it just modulates a different key. So I'm tuned down a little bit, so I'm playing it in A. So the low E is this. So I'm playing in A. I don't know what he would have played in, but it doesn't matter. What, you don't even have to tune down. Just play it in A flat or play it in G or play it wherever you want to play it, because the fingerings will stay the same and the modulations stay the same. So it doesn't really matter. Play it where you want to, but I'm playing in A because that's what I'm tuned. All right, so the intro goes. That's a sloppy version of it, but that's how it goes. So let's start with this. That's it so far, right? That's the first lick. So that's slide up. Slide up, it's D and G string. Slide up to 11, then 9, then 11. But you only are sort of hitting it once. So the next part is. So that's another one. You pluck it once, up at, pluck the D string at 11 once, then slide. So sort of pull off from 11 to 9, then slide down to 7. Like Figaro, right? So it's, those two are D at 9, A at 9. The next one is slide up 9, A to the 9, slide up A to the 9th fret to D to the 7th. So far, right? The timing and the cadence of the intro is a little odd, but if you listen to it a few times, you get it. And then the next part is. The next one slides up D string to 11 and then hits the B string at 10. Same thing, 2 frets down. And it ends on slide the low E string up to 9 and then hit the A string at 7 into a barred A chord. He might have done it like that. So all together, real slow. So now we're into the riff, the main riff. You know, it's the song that continues throughout it, really, and it's a 12 bar, typical 12 bar thing, except it's kind of 1-5-4 instead of 1-4-5, but it's the same idea. So if you can get that little lick right there, you can play the whole tune because it's the same lick, just moved around a little bit. So it's just doing A. So that's A, and then slide the E string up to 9, and then that's A at 7. That's 9, 7, 9 on the A string. Whoops. Now you do the same thing up here at E. Now when I do that, and I haven't listened to it closely enough to see what he's doing, but to hear what he's doing, but I suspect he's doing the same thing. You do E. So when you do the same lick on, so that's sliding up the A string to 11, and then D. It's D 9, 11, you know. but you're also hitting that G string underneath the D to give it a fuller. Then do the same thing down here in D. Back to A. E. Back to A. Goes through another verse and then it ends up on second. Just holding on an E, and then go to an E7. I just played it as a low E open, A at 7, D at 6, G at 7, and forget the other two. So now it modulates for the guitar. This is when the guitar solo starts. It modulates to B. It's exactly the same. So then it goes through the very last, that was the guitar solo. Then the very last verse is all in B. So then you're at and for the outro it goes up 1/2 step to C. Up there at G. So now you're doing that as a G7, same as your E7, but brought up to G at 10. But and then I think it just fades out on that. Hurry home, that part. And it ends on that. So that's Remember. If you have any trouble with it, let me know.